Oh yeah, we are recording. Like, please, because the likes are important. Comment, pretty please. If you have anything to say, good or bad, drop it in the comments. Subscribe, that goes without being said. Even though I got more subscribers than views, so obviously that ain't the problem. Hit the bell so you get notifications of when I drop. Go ahead, drop it on social media. Hey, get you some merchandise at Too Much Game Podcast store. Too Much Game Podcast store. TOO. Much Game Podcast store. Shout out to Hoochie Harrison for the hoodie though. I gotta get his link so I can put it in the bio. But without further ado, happy Halloween and all them good things. What's going on, Ty Naps? Long time no see. What's going on, Jay Christian? What's going on, Vonnie Renee Intimate Pleasures? And then there was bass. Happy Halloween, motherfuckers and motherfuckers. This is your host, Uncle Dolemite of the Too Much Game Podcast, live from the sanctuary once again. Another freestyle, another week. Didn't know what the fuck to talk about. Last week, on some real shit, Kanye was so dominant of the motherfucking news cycle, I literally boycotted that shit, my nigga. I was like, nigga, I am not finna do no show about that punk ass motherfucker, homie. I'm cool. Wasn't happening. What's going on, JYMF Queen? I wasn't finna do that shit, my nigga, on some real shit. I said all that I felt I had to say about that motherfucker on the episode the week before last, so I'm like, nigga, I am not finna give this nigga another episode, dog. I just couldn't fucking do it. So literally, my nigga, the reason I didn't record last week, I just didn't feel like talking about Kanye, my nigga. He got enough out of me. It's just one of them things. I was gonna do an episode about not feeding the trolls, but I realized as I was sitting there meditating and thinking about the episode, that's exactly what I was doing. I was feeding right into the bullshit. And I didn't want to, my nigga. Like, literally. Let me move my camera a little bit. But yeah, motherfucking bedroom door open and shit. But yeah, it's just been such a big conversation about this motherfucker, which a lot of what it is, and the reason I didn't want to do it is strictly because that's what a lot of this shit is for. A lot of this shit that he doing is just to get the fucking attention. Like, this nigga's not crazy. A lot of motherfuckers is speculating. Oh, I think he's doing it to get out of these deals. He wants to go independent. He's doing it because he's trying to shine a light on the difference between how he treats the Jews and how he treats black people. He's doing it. I don't give a fuck, honestly, my nigga. I just ain't into that shit. The fact that motherfuckers got a troll to get points across, I just don't like that shit, my nigga. I get it. 2022 is the era of the trolls. But fuck all that shit, my nigga. I'm not giving my attention to that shit. Like I tell y'all, my nigga, a lot of that shit that y'all do, y'all supporting it whether you want to or not. Whether you like it or hate it. The fact that you paying attention to it, you're supporting it. The fact that you're using your platform to talk about it, you're supporting it. So even if you hate that shit, nigga, the fact that you putting your eyes on it, the fact that you putting your fucking platform all over it, you are supporting this bullshit. You niggas are rewarding bad behavior whether you know it or not. The reason that they say there's no such thing as bad press is because, nigga, when bad press happens and all y'all motherfuckers run to go see it, when y'all all run to go see a motherfucking car crash, that shit feeds into these motherfuckers. So that's why they don't mind doing some stupid ass shit. That's why they don't mind you looking at them negatively. Because to them, it's a win no matter what. Oh, they hate it, but they clicking on it. Cool. They don't like it, but they reposting it. Cool. They don't like it, but my comment section is full. Cool. It's always a win to these motherfuckers. So to me, nigga, the best way to combat the shit is to ignore the shit. And it's crazy. I fucking got everything ready, but I forgot my goddamn glass. I ain't got no water. Nigga, I might have to borrow my son's water and shit. But what's going on, my nigga DC? My nigga DJ from the motherfucking job, D Cross. Why the fuck is my goddamn roadcaster tripping? But yeah, my nigga, like, I wasn't finna get this nigga no whole episode. I wasn't finna put his face in my artwork. I wasn't finna put his name in my hashtags. I wasn't finna do none of that shit, dog. You know, and like I said, nigga, happy Halloween. A lot of motherfuckers probably out trick-or-treating with their kids. I had to work, and my daughter got sick, so she probably gonna be chilling at her mom's house. My son probably gonna be at the little, the little local city shit. So my ass ain't going out trick-or-treating, my nigga. So I'm like, fuck it, let me go ahead and bust this episode out. Being the theme of Halloween is dressing up like other motherfuckers. I kind of was like, fuck it, I guess I'll do an episode, something along with the theme, nigga, not about dressing up like other people, but dressing for the part that you want in life. Like how they say dressing for success. Like, dressing for the job that you want. When you go into a job interview, you always try to dress the best you can in order to put forth a good impression to get the job that you want. This is something that I fuck with as far as life in general. Like I tell y'all, I take very small things and I turn them shits into a whole lesson. And that's how I feel about putting forth a good impression, my nigga. Like the way that you dress, the way that you present yourself, and this goes beyond how you dress. This just goes to the person who you are, how you carry yourself in general. Everything matters as far as how you carry yourself. That goes to how you dress, how you speak, how you treat people, your motherfucking hygiene, keeping your motherfucking nails clean, the attention that you pay to detail in the things that you do, the way that you work, just everything, my nigga. Like I always believe in putting your best foot forward in every way, because nigga, you never know who you could be performing for, who you in front of, who your audience is. Like something that I'm a very big believer in. Every time that I come and turn this microphone on, I always want to put forth my best fucking performance. Because something that I tell like my podcast homies and just motherfuckers who even ask me about the show in general, the reason that I'm always so particular about this shit and when I record, how I record, the mood that I have to be in when I record, is because I never know when it's gonna be somebody's first time tuning into this shit. Like, I don't want for a nigga's first time tuning into this shit, I'm in here dropping a bullshit ass episode. Like, I'm just over here bullshitting. I'm just like, oh, nigga, let me just put out an episode just for the sake of, just to have one out. Like, oh, damn, it's Sunday, or damn, it's Monday. Let me just throw an episode out there. And I'm putting forth a bullshit ass episode. So it's your first time listening, nigga. Somebody might have gave me a great fucking review. Somebody might have told you, hey, nigga, check out the Too Much Game podcast. This motherfucker is dope. This nigga be dropping game. This nigga got jewels. Man, this nigga, he a real nigga, man. You gotta check this show out. And then you tune in and I'm just on here phoning it in. I'm just over here running off some bullshit cause it sound good. Or I'm just over here talking about some old bullshit just cause I had to get an episode out. Nigga, I refuse to do that. Nigga, it might be a nigga first time listening. So nigga, whenever you tune in, I gotta be putting on a motherfucking show. I got to be saying some real shit. I gotta be saying something that's actionable. Something that you could take away from this motherfucker. Just like I record this motherfucker live on Instagram. What's going on, Mo and Mo? Like, a lot of motherfuckers only tune in for like maybe a minute or two. So in that 1 minute or 2 minutes that a motherfucker listening, I got to be saying some shit. Just to try to retain that motherfucker's attention. Just to get a motherfucker to be like, damn, that nigga was saying some real shit. Let me go tune back in. Or let me not tune out this motherfucker because that nigga was saying some real shit. Or even if a motherfucker ain't got no choice but to leave, like, oh, let me check that shit out on YouTube later on because that nigga was saying some shit. So let me go back and check that motherfucker out. Like, I'm always trying to put forth my best fucking performance. Every episode that I do with this motherfucker. Even over the last, 5 or 6 weeks, I've been telling y'all these motherfuckers been freestyles. I ain't even been writing them. But on some real shit, like I said, nigga, the reason that I haven't been writing my episodes is literally because what I said in episode 150. I feel like now I'm at the point where I don't need the extra shit. And I'm not saying it in a case of I don't need the sunglasses and the jewelry and all that shit, but just on some real shit. I feel like I'm good enough at this point to all I need is the topics. Once I got something to talk about, I feel like, nigga, I could just go. And a lot of motherfuckers really been saying that they like the freestyles better just because it just flows a lot smoother. What's going on, Rhonda Clarkson? Or Rhonda Clark sings, my bad. What's going on, D Royal? But like, that's the thing. Like, I honestly feel like every time I turn this mic on, it could be the best show that I put out. That's literally the mind frame that I go into the episode thinking, like, I'm finna put on a motherfucking show. This motherfucker finna be dope. So that's the thing. If somebody who ain't never heard this motherfucker tune in, they gonna be like, oh yeah, nigga, that motherfucker is dope. It's everything that y'all said it was. And this is how I feel us as people should be. This is how we should move through life. This is how we should carry ourselves. This is how we should go to work. This is how we should drive our car. This is how we should treat people. Like I would tell motherfuckers, like, nigga, I always would give certain homeless people money, not because, I'm thinking like, oh, it's karma and all that shit, which I feel it is. But I just feel like you should treat everybody with the respect that you would want. You should treat everybody with a certain level of respect because you never know where that person will be later on the next time you run into them. What's going on, bars at the round table? But like, that's the thing. Like, no matter who I'm around, I treat motherfuckers with a level of respect. Like, there's nobody who I meet and I treat them like they ain't shit. That's never been my get down because, like I said, you never know what this person gonna be to you the next time you run into them. These motherfuckers might be fucked up one day, you see them, and then them motherfuckers will be the supervisor at a job you trying to get hired at the next day. You just never fucking know. Like I talk about on this show a lot, my nigga. One mistake could put a motherfucker way down here and put you way up here, and vice versa. Like in truck driving, we would always say, nigga, one loose screw would change your whole motherfucking life. One wrong turn, nigga, one look at your cell phone, nigga, you can glance at your phone for 2 seconds, look up, and you done killed the motherfucker, nigga. Now you in prison. You just never know, my nigga. So it's like, nigga, when it comes to the things that you do in life, nigga, you should always be on your 10. Like, always be on your best motherfucking behavior, putting your best foot forward, because you just never know. Like, what was that goddamn show? Undercover Boss. Them niggas used to have a fucking show called Undercover Boss. I don't know if they still got it, but the CEO of the company would just come and be a worker for a couple of days just to see the way that motherfuckers just maneuver through the company, how they treat new workers, how they treat employees, how they treat everybody. So you looking at this motherfucker like, oh, he just a goofy ass temp. Yeah, nigga, so, I know this is the company policy and shit. I know we supposed to put 10 things up here, but see, this how I do it. That's one of them things that niggas love. Niggas love that this how I do it shit. Like, I know we supposed to do A, B, C, D, but nigga, look, my nigga, you don't even need B and C, my nigga. You just do A through D and you gonna be cool, my nigga. Don't even trip. Whole time you doing this shit in front of the fucking CEO and you don't even know it. And that's why I always say, like, nigga, just do what the fuck you supposed to do at all times, no matter who the fuck you in front of, cause you never fucking know. This motherfucker be the boss's niece. This motherfucker be the boss's daughter. This motherfucker be the boss in person. What's going on, Mr. 255? Like, that's the thing, dog. Like, you always put your best foot forward. The way that I treat motherfuckers, like just women, nigga, because again, you never know who this woman to be. Like, I remember when I was in school and they would talk about, like the little girls, and it's like, oh, the ugly girl in school, one day she gonna become the pretty girl. Like me, I did, admittedly, I had a couple chicks who I put the roast game on growing up because, as kids, that's just what we do. You got motherfuckers who you gonna roast no matter what. But at the end of the day, a lot of them chicks who a nigga was roasting did grow up. They was what they call it, nigga. They was the ugly duckling and they grew up to be a fucking swine. What's going on, Freaky 1V? And that's the thing, nigga. This is a lesson for life. Always put your best foot forward in everything, my nigga. Because you just never know who you end up being later on. You never know who the motherfucker who you roasting on gonna end up being later on. Like, nigga, the woman who I would end up marrying told me a story about the first time they saw me when I was driving school buses, my nigga. When I drove school buses, I lived down the street from the job. So I would literally ride my lowrider bike to the job. My nigga, I had a lowrider bike. Nigga, I ain't even have a fucking car at the time. So I rode the lowrider bike. And I'm riding a lowrider bike. Now I got a 5X tall t-shirt on under my uniform. Nigga, I have my hair in 2 fucking ponytails going down my back. And as embarrassing as this sound, nigga, I used to wear hazel color contacts, my nigga. So I'm rolling up looking dusty as a motherfucker, nigga. Work shirt, big ass white tee hanging out that motherfucker riding a lowrider bike. And they clowning this shit out of me. Not even knowing that one day she gonna be walking up the aisle with my motherfucking ass. Like, you just never know. And the crazy shit is, I think if she probably would have roasted me like to my face, this shit probably would have never happened because I'd have been looking at her fucked up like, yeah, bitch, you go ahead and stay over there with that bullshit, nigga, since your ass want to be motherfucking Dave Chappelle and shit. You go ahead and do that shit motherfucking moving. But that's the fucking thing. You never know who the person that you roasting will be. So you always want to make sure to treat everybody with a certain level of respect. Like that goes to how you dress. Because me personally, I honestly feel like your appearance is directly related to the level of respect that you have for the moment that you in. Like I feel like the way that you dress reflects on what it is that you doing, my nigga. Like I would tell people, the reason that I always try to dress a certain way when I go places is because I never know who I'm gonna run into. I never know. Like I tell my homeboys that single men, nigga, you never know when you gonna run into a bad female. So always make sure your fucking fingernails is clean. Always make sure you got your hygiene up. Always make sure you got a clean t-shirt to put on. Always make sure your pants is nice. You got a decent, clean pair of shoes on. I'm not saying to throw your Sunday best on everywhere you go, but at least look decent. At least be clean. At least look cool. Because you just never know, my nigga. You might be pumping gas and meet the woman who you might marry. You might be walking through the motherfucking supermarket and meet the woman that you might marry. You might be in 7-Eleven getting a motherfucking Slurpee or some shit and meet the woman you might marry. Shit, even, to the money aspect, my nigga, you might run into a motherfucker who you can make some money with. So you want to be on the type of shit that you always want to be on no matter who you run into. Because you just never fucking know. Like I said, this is the reason that I carry myself a certain way. No matter where I'm at, I'm always like this. Because no matter who I run into, I want to make sure that they know, oh yeah, nigga, that's the same nigga that was blah, blah, blah. Like even when I was a younger motherfucker, like I would always be like that. Like I never know who I'm going to run into. Like, and this is for niggas who was raised in the late 90s, early 2000s. What's going on, Linda the Empress? How you doing? Like niggas who was raised in the late 90s, especially because baggy clothes was in style. Like me, nigga, I used to always wear my baggy jeans, but I would have basketball shorts under my jeans. Because real niggas who played ball in my day, we all knew, nigga, you never know when you might have to bust a nigga ass. So you always got to have your basketball shorts on under your fucking pants. Like, nigga, when I had my car, nigga, I kept a pair of hooping shoes in the trunk. Cause I never knew when I was gonna have to bust a nigga ass. Like, I never knew. Like, nigga, my ass might have to go ahead and hop off on this motherfucking basketball court. I might drive past a park, see a bunch of niggas out hooping. Nigga, I would pull over, No matter where the fuck I was at, nigga, no matter what city I was, nigga, I'll pull over, nigga, throw them jeans, fold them bitches up, sit them on the front seat, nigga, throw them basketball shorts on, and nigga, it was on and fucking cracking. Nigga, I'm always wearing a wife beater under my shit. So nigga, I toss off my motherfucking, whatever shirt I got on, throw that on, fold that up, sit that shit on the seat. Nigga, snatch the jeans off, sit them motherfuckers on the seat. Whatever shoes I got on, throw them on the passenger seat. Put my balling shoes on, nigga, and we getting cracking. I'm always prepared. And this goes to your fucking how you carry yourself. This goes to how you keep yourself. This goes to your fucking hygiene. Like, nigga, I don't just walk out my house stinking. I never do. Cause I don't know who the fuck I'ma run into, nigga. It's a joke that I would always tell motherfuckers for years. Nigga, I put my jewelry on to go check my mail. Because I never know who the fuck I'ma run into, my nigga. Nigga, I'm known for always having my fucking fingernails clean. Because I never know who I'ma run into. And I also have respect for my goddamn self. Because not to bash women, not to get on that whole shit. But, like I would tell women, a bonnet in public is an automatic disqualifier for me. Like if I run into a woman in the mall and she got a bonnet on, there's nothing she could say to me that's gonna get my interest. If I run into a woman in public and she got pajamas pants on, there's nothing she could say to get my interest. Because obviously you lack self-respect. Like you obviously ain't tripping off of how motherfuckers view you. And that's cool. You just can't fuck with a nigga like me. Because look at how I'm dressed and look at how you dress. We shouldn't even be motherfucking talking to each other. Like I don't talk to women who carry themselves like they dusty. I wouldn't give a fuck if you was a CEO of a Fortune 500 company. What the fuck you doing running around with this bonnet on? Like you couldn't take that extra 5 or 10 minutes to do something with that shit? You couldn't wrap that shit up in something else, put it in a protective style, quick ponytail or something of that nature? Like nigga, shit like that I just don't fuck with. Because like I said, nigga, the way that you carry yourself is directly relative to the respect that you have for the moment that you in. And how you dress, I feel, is a big representation of how you view yourself. So if you can walk out the house in your motherfucking bonnet, that shows me you ain't tripping off how motherfuckers view you. You don't give a fuck. And I get it, motherfuckers like, I ain't got nobody to impress. Yeah, that's cool. And obviously you ain't impressing my motherfucking ass, so stay the fuck away from me. I don't fuck with bitches who wear bonnets in public. What you say, Linda? Yes, a head wrap with some nice earrings on a bad hair day is the move. Exactly. A nice dad hat, because they got nice head wraps. They got some stylish shit. A bonnet, come on, my nigga, that's your bed clothes. Just like pajama pants and shit like that. Like, you ain't gonna catch me in public with no fucking pajama pants on. So why would I take you seriously if your ass is out here in your indoor clothes? Like you in this month, cause I ain't gonna front, my nigga. I don't even believe in Crocs in public, nigga. I look at Crocs as house shoes. And I know that might be a controversial view, but on some real shit, I don't fuck with a bitch who I see wearing fucking Crocs in public. I ain't even with that shit. That shit is borderline. Like that's one of them game time decisions, my nigga. If I see you with Crocs in public, like I'm definitely taking points off. You gonna have to be a cold motherfucker to get some Crocs off and get some fucking attention from me, cause I don't even fuck with Crocs. I don't fuck with bitches who be ashy, cause I don't be ashy. I don't fuck with motherfuckers who be dirty and funky and, oh damn, I ain't even realize I was gonna see nobody. I'm sorry, my hair fucked up. Yeah, you look sorry as a motherfucker. You right. You are sorry. Like, I ain't into that shit, my nigga. Like, carry yourself a certain way. Like, have some respect for the fucking moment. Like, you want to be called queen, carry yourself like a motherfucking queen. You don't see queens outside dusty. How am I gonna call you a queen and you got Crocs on outside? How am I gonna call you a queen and you outside with some motherfucking pajama pants on or a fucking bonnet? Like, I ain't into that shit. And again, the Croc shit might be controversial because nowadays that shit is like a fashion statement. Niggas is getting Crocs and wearing them bitches with an outfit. So, that's y'all thing, my nigga. 2022, you niggas be on different shit. But nigga, I'm a motherfucking 80s baby, my nigga. So shit like that to me, I guess I gotta be the old head of the world and be like, nah, nigga, Back in my day, we wore real shoes. And it is what it is. But that's the fucking thing. Like me, I just was raised a certain way. Like I was raised to have respect for the moment, my nigga. No matter what that moment may be. And a lot of times it might just be some shit that might be simple to you, but it's big to me. Because I believe in self-respect. Like I was raised around gangsters. I was raised around gang bangers, but I was raised around gangsters who carried themselves a certain way. Like, nigga, you always was clean. You always you always creased your pants. You didn't go outside looking dusty. You ain't go outside looking fucked up. Now, if you going to work, you in your work clothes. But if you going anywhere, nigga, it's showtime. Nigga, I'm finna get dressed. I might not put my best shit on just to go to 7-Eleven, but I'm for damn sure gonna be clean. Cause you just never motherfucking know. And that's how I am with this motherfucking show. Like I said, nigga, it's always lights, camera, action. I don't come on this motherfucker dropping no whack ass episode just to put out a fucking episode. No way, my nigga, cause it might be somebody first time in this motherfucker. So when they come in this bitch, I need to be showing the fuck out. So they'll come back to see what the fuck I got going on from now moving forward. That's how I am with the way that I dress. Nigga, when I'm walking to the store, even if I'm at 7-Eleven, nigga, I would like for a woman who I run into to be like, damn, that nigga smell good. So even if we don't interact, next time she see me, I'm that nigga who smelled good the first time she saw me. Or I'm that nigga that she wish spoke to her. Like, that's how it is with me, my nigga. Like, I always gotta be on my fucking game. So when a motherfucker pull up, nigga, they always want to come back. What's going on, John Watson from the Sports For You podcast? Who I got going on behind me? Sports number 4, letter U podcast. Y'all niggas go check them niggas out. What's going on? Naya say yay or Nia? I don't know. That shit is a controversial fucking spelling. But my nigga Blackjack 94, Birmingham in this bitch. What's going on? But like, that's the fucking thing. Like, nigga, you should always have respect for yourself and the moment that you moving into with the way that you present yourself, the way that you speak, the way that you talk, the things that you say. Like, nigga, I was about to go on a heavy motherfucking roast before I fucking turned this bitch on, my nigga. I was going into, I'm looking through my story and somebody posted some fucking broad on the shade room. Dusty as a motherfucker talking about, on a date, I need a guy to pay for this and pay for that and pay for this and pay for that. And not just the food, not just the ride, but literally, nigga, her wax, meaning waxing her coochie, her nails, nigga, motherfucking babysitting. The bitch talking about at some point the nigga gonna have to pay her motherfucking rent and some more old stupid ass shit. Bitch looking like a motherfucking gorilla that run around the forest and sleep in the parks at night and shit. She looked fucked the fuck up. And as I'm watching the video, I'm like, hold on, I recognize this motherfucker. She done went viral before. But it's because she's really a plus size model. Like, she's a published model, my nigga. She ugly as a motherfucker in real life. But she's a model for real, for real. So she like, oh, as a model, I feel like blah, 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 and all this so bullshit. And Linda the Empress said she was joking. I could give a fuck less because what me and Linda the Empress, we talked about this shit the other night. Nowadays, everything is a fucking skit. Everything is done for content. Nobody's serious, nigga. Everybody got a skit for your motherfucking ass. Anything you see on the internet, it can be taken as a fucking skit. Niggas is trolling. Everybody's pranking. Everybody's being funny. Nobody's fucking serious. Everything is, they got the camera set up somewhere so they can fucking go viral. But nigga, I'm taking this shit at face value because this broad ain't the only motherfucker like that. Nigga, we got a whole lot of motherfuckers run around this bitch feeling like, oh, a nigga should do this and a nigga should do that. A man should pay for this. A man should pay for that. And there's niggas too. Niggas will be sitting online talking about how ugly this chick is and how this chick don't deserve this and this woman don't deserve that. And it's like, my nigga, because a video came out the other day, or it was like a meme or some of a niggas saying that Ice Spice was mid, meaning that she wasn't all that beautiful. And then a picture came out of this nigga girlfriend, and his girlfriend looked like a small town school bus driver. You know, his girl looked like she fold boxes at the Amazon warehouse. You know, that nigga girl looked like she dressed up as a clown and entertained people at birthday parties and shit. Like, that nigga girl is a strong 2.5 on their wedding day, my nigga. Like, nigga, your girl ain't all that for you to be over here telling a literal celebrity that she mid, like she ain't beautiful. And then you over here fucking a light-skinned rhinoceros and shit. Nigga, that ain't fucking cool. You know, but that's the fucking thing. Like, motherfuckers be feeling like they could put their mouth on somebody, and it's like, my nigga, go look in the mirror before you get to talking all that shit. Nigga, before you put your mouth on somebody, nigga, go look at what you look like, my nigga. Because motherfuckers could turn around and give you that same energy and worse when you busted the fuck up. You know, like I said, nigga, the reason that I always put my best foot forward is because if a nigga would try to come to me and have a nice little roasting battle, nigga, I'm trying to give you as little ammunition as possible. Nigga, I'm not finna put you in a position to go on my page and find no picture that's gonna have me out here looking fucked up. You know, I'm not finna be running around here fucking with no bitches that you gonna be able to pull up a picture of me and some toe up looking bitch and roast me about it. Like, nigga, I'm always putting my best foot forward in everything that I do, because you never motherfucking know. Your ass might end up in a roast battle that you can't win because you stepped out the house looking dusty and fucked up, because you just decided to run to the store real quick in your raggedy ass clothes and the nigga caught you out there slipping. Because on some real shit, that's another part of the reason that I carry myself a certain way, because I don't want to get caught out slipping. What's going on, MJ? What's going on, Aladdin Saddam? What he say? I'm gonna watch this later at work on YouTube. Good looking out, my nigga. Seems like another good episode. Exactly. That's the fuck I'm telling y'all, dog. The reason that I do my shit the way I do my shit is because I want a motherfucker to come in this bitch, even if you only in here for 5 minutes, and feel as if I'm dropping some cold ass shit on you. So you want to come back and check this bitch out again. What you say? Men ask you on a date, he pays. Other than that, it's whatever he wants to do from his heart. Exactly. Because on some real shit, not to get into this dating shit, because as much as people have asked me to do these shows, I don't really try to do the dating shit. But it's like this. When it comes to a date as a man, there's just some shit that I feel like is par for the course. Paying for the meal, paying for the bowling, paying for the movie. You know, everything that we do that's the fun part of this date, the man pay for that. If y'all meeting up and the woman has to get an Uber, you pay for that. If she gotta drive, you pay for that gas. But that's the fuck it, my nigga. Anything past that, I feel like, nigga, you either tricking or you overplaying your fucking hand. You know, you niggas who be nowadays trying to pay for the nails and, you know, pay for some crazy ass, oh, if you gotta take off work, I'll pay your salary for that night. Okay, do your thing, trick daddy. Nigga, if you want to get your trick on, get your fucking trick on. I ain't finna hate on you. But that's what the fuck it is at that point. Nigga, after you've paid for everything that's pertaining to this date, you going off into the trick atmosphere now, my nigga. You ain't doing all that, my nigga. Unless she's my girl who is exclusively only fucking and sucking on me, nigga, I ain't obligated to pay for your motherfucking wax. I ain't obligated to pay for your goddamn nails. I ain't obligated to buy you shit. Maybe some fucking flowers or something, like, you know, maybe I was on the way and I seen like some cool little cute shit that I could give you on a date. But other than that, bitch, I don't know you a motherfucking thing. But back to what the fuck I was talking about, my nigga. You always want to be on your best when you carrying yourself throughout this motherfucking journey that we call life. Because you just never want to put yourself in a fucking position to get roasted for nothing unnecessarily. Especially if you're the type of person that feels like you a motherfucking roaster. Because, you know, like, me and Lindsay the Empress, like, that's one of them things that we got in common, nigga. We both will roast your motherfucking ass into oblivion. Like, me personally, nigga, I love that shit. You know, so far I haven't really found too many niggas that's really with the shit. You know, but shout out my nigga Harrison. You know, he's on deployment from the A More Than 92 podcast. Y'all niggas go check out the A More Than 92 podcast. Nigga, that's this hoodie I got on right now. Shout out my nigga Harrison. But you know, like, motherfuckers will roast your ass. My nigga Harrison from the A More Than 92 podcast, that nigga will roast your motherfucking ass. Linda the Empress, who's live on Instagram on Thursdays, Linda_TH3 Empress on Instagram every Thursday night, my nigga. She gets cracking. Like, nigga, I met Linda low-key roasting my motherfucking ass, nigga, one day, nigga. I forgot how we became aware of each other. I think through the homies, the It's All Love podcast. Some motherfuckers linked us up. I jumped at one of her lives, nigga. She gets at it, my nigga. Like, that shit ain't no, you know, Linda the Empress ain't no easy motherfucker to go back and forth with. Like, unless you all the way on your shit, she ain't the type of person you want to go back and forth with, my nigga. You know, so that's the fucking thing. I always make sure to be 100 on everything that I do and how the fuck I carry myself, so I ain't even putting myself in a position to get roasted. You know, like I said in the last episode that I recorded, my nigga, I'm always 100 about my shit because I don't want no screenshots to be able to expose me, my nigga. Nigga, I always got my best foot forward. I'm always who I am. I don't got no motherfucking Halloween mask and shit. You know, nigga, screenshots don't scare me. I know what the fuck I said. You know, I don't say nothing that's contrary to who the fuck I am or how the fuck I get down. Nigga, I don't break this motherfucking image for no goddamn body because I don't want nobody to be able to expose me and who the fuck I am as something other than what the fuck that I say I am. You know, this is the reason that I say to always put your best foot forward. If you ain't no dusty ass bitch, why you outside looking like a dusty ass bitch? If you ain't no dusty ass nigga, why you outside looking like a dusty ass nigga? You shouldn't be doing no dusty ass shit to be caught out there like that. Like me personally, nigga, every time you see me, I'm clean. Cause I don't want nobody to catch me. Oh man, I saw your ass out there the other day looking dusty as a motherfucker. Nigga, I laugh at the niggas who will sit online all motherfucking day talking down on women. Cause I tell my homegirls all the time, if you ever get into a back and forth with a nigga online and he's trying to come at how you look, scroll down his page and find a picture of his baby mama and just send it to him and leave it at that. You know, a lot of you niggas who be having these strong ass opinions on how women look got a ugly ass, fucked up looking baby mama. Nigga, your baby mama look like two animals that ain't the same species mated and made this motherfucker right here. Yet you over here telling women how they overweight. These women are ugly. These women don't be having their hair done. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Nigga, what about your baby mama? Nigga, how you explain that? You talking about all these bad bitches you be fucking on, yet the bitch you got pregnant ugly as a motherfucker. Make that shit make sense. And what you say, Fest? I heard about Linda the Empress. She is on fire, but I like fire. She can dish it, but she can take it. Nigga, that's what I'm saying. Nigga, Linda the Empress is a cold motherfucker, dog. Nigga, Linda the Empress ain't with that bullshit, my nigga. Like, nigga, she cold with it, my nigga. But that's the fucking thing. Like, a lot of you niggas who be having these opinions on females, what she say? They don't even post their baby mama. That's another thing. A lot of you motherfuckers keep your baby mama a secret because you know motherfucking well you got a dusty ass baby mama. Your baby mama raggedy as a motherfucker. But you over here talking down on these women. You know, this, like I tell y'all, nigga, the shit that I be saying about a lot of these niggas with a lot of these platforms. These niggas be doing all that woman bashing and shit. And it's like, my nigga, post your girl, dawg. Let's see what your woman look like. You know, like I tell motherfuckers, when it comes to this content game in general, you can't give me advice if what the fuck you doing ain't where the fuck I'm trying to get. Y'all be taking fucking relationship advice. Like I tell women all the time, don't take relationship advice from a nigga you wouldn't fuck. Don't take relationship advice from a nigga who ain't got no success in the field of relationships. Nigga, where your wife at? If all this shit that you saying works, where your wife at? Where your family at? Where your children at? You know, what's your children's opinions of you? You know, because not to sound like a fucking hater, But a lot of us men, we was saying that shit about Derrick Jackson. Like, man, this nigga sound real motherfucking perfect the way this motherfucker talking. And then when that motherfucker got exposed, boy, oh boy, was there a motherfucking party in nigga land. Boy, niggas was happy as a motherfucker to see Derrick Jackson finally get exposed. Cause that's the fucking thing. Like, nigga, we all knew it. We wasn't fucking surprised when Derrick Jackson got exposed. Cause no nigga is that motherfucking perfect. Nigga, that's the reason I don't never push perfection on my goddamn brand. Nigga, I fuck up. Nigga, I tell y'all all the time, nigga, all this game ain't from me being perfect. A lot of this game is from me fucking making mistakes. Nigga, this is from me tripping over my motherfucking feet and telling y'all where not to trip at. I fuck up, nigga. So, nigga, when the F's come out on my motherfucking report card, y'all niggas ain't surprised. Look, nigga, I fucked up. It is what it is. Nigga, my bad, doggy dog. And that's what it is. Like, a nigga like that, a nigga who push all that, oh, these niggas, these niggas ain't this, these niggas ain't that, these niggas ain't this. Nigga, show me your shit, bro. Let me see your motherfucking results. You know, like I would tell people, nigga, if you want to see how I get down as a father, just watch my Instagram story. When I was in my marriage, if y'all wanted to see how I was as a husband, just watch my Instagram story. Like, nigga, I don't gotta hide a motherfucking thing, my nigga. I'm 100 about everything I do. Like, nigga, my mistakes are just as motherfucking public as my fucking accomplishments. Like, it don't fucking matter to me, nigga. I'm 100 no matter what I'm doing. You know, a lot of times the reason I don't mind letting motherfuckers see where I fucked up at is because I want you to see how I get out of that. The reason I don't mind a motherfucker seeing me make a motherfucking mistake is because I'm not tripping. Because, nigga, when you see how I bounce back from that shit, that's gonna make that shit even better. Like, nigga, y'all niggas saw how I fucked up. Right now, look at me. Y'all niggas see how I lost that job. Now look at me working a whole nother better job. Y'all niggas saw how I made that mistake, nigga. Now y'all motherfuckers see how I'm elevating from this shit. You know, so that's why I don't mind letting the motherfucker know that I make mistakes. Because we all do. You know, nobody's perfect, nigga. Perfection don't exist. But the best that you can do is be the best that you can be. Nigga, even when I'm fucking up, my nigga, I'm trying to be at my best. You know, something that I used to always say back in the day is, the reason I would trip and fall a lot is because I never look down when I'm trying to move forward. And that shit is the motherfucking truth. Like, nigga, when it comes to me moving forward through life, trying to do something, when I'm trying to make some more money, nigga, I get gullible when it comes to me trying to do something to better myself. Like, nigga, I can't even fathom failure. Like, even with this podcast shit, like, nigga, to me, I feel like there's no way I could fail at this shit. That's what helps me to remain consistent. That's what keeps me doing this shit. Because in my personal mind, I'm the best motherfucker doing this shit. Like, I honestly feel like that. So, nigga, when it comes to me getting on this microphone, every time I turn this mic on, I want to be the best that I could be because I feel like I'm the best that there is. So when a motherfucker tunes in, I want them to see exactly how I feel about my shit. I feel like this the best motherfucking podcast out there. So when you tune into this motherfucker, I want you to feel like, oh no, that nigga ain't bullshitting. That is the best podcast. Nigga, I tuned into that motherfucker for 5 minutes and I was blown away. This motherfucker was getting cracking. This nigga was saying some shit, nigga. This nigga was dropping bombs on that bitch. Which is fucked up, cause like I told y'all, nigga, I forgot my goddamn water. So usually, you know, I hit him with the boom boom. I can't even do that shit right now, my nigga. But that's the fucking thing, dog. Like, I always want to put my best foot forward because I look at myself as the best. So I always want to be doing my best when somebody tune into this motherfucker. Like, even when I leave comments on fucking Instagram, I always want to leave a comment of some fly shit. You know, like, the reason that I don't tweet like a lot of motherfuckers be tweeting is because every time I tweet something, I want my tweet to be profound. You know, and not to be morbid about it, you know, because a lot of this shit is about your fucking first impression. But the reason that I be so adamant on saying some fly shit on Twitter is because I don't know when it's gonna be my motherfucking last tweet. You know, on some real shit, nigga, I would hate for my last tweet to be some bullshit. Like, I would hate for my last tweet to be like, God damn, boy, I ain't never took a shit that big. I would hate for that to be my last tweet. I would hate for my last tweet to be, damn, boy, my stomach was hurting. It ain't hurting no more, cause whoo, I blew that bathroom up. You know, nigga, some niggas just be tweeting some bullshit. I would hate for that to be my last tweet. You know, I would hate for my last tweet to be like, oh, I just dropped my daughter off at school. Her teacher got some big ass titties. Like, I don't like tweeting stupid ass shit. So 9 times out of 10, whenever I'm tweeting on Twitter, like, I'm trying to be well thought out, methodical, and calculated about that shit. Cause it's like, nigga, you know, just in case this my last one, just in case I get locked out of my account or some shit, you know, nigga, let me get they ass some game. Let me hit they ass with some cold shit. You know, let this tweet be a representative of who I am more than just some stupid ass thought that just fell out of my goddamn head. You know, that's how I am with everything. This is how I am with how I treat people. This is how I am with how I dress when I go where I go. I view myself a certain way. So I can't be out there looking dusty because I'm not no dusty ass nigga. So even if I'm going to the store, I get dressed because I ain't no dusty ass nigga. You ain't finna catch me looking like one. I'm going to 7-Eleven, nigga. Jeans, tee, you know, watch, ring, chain. Even though I don't wear this big motherfucker in public, I had to pop a nigga. You know, but I'm just saying. Like, nigga, I wear my jewelry in public, my nigga. Like, whenever I go out, I'm always looking fly. Nigga, I don't wear dirty ass clothes outside. I don't like my fucking fingernails to be dirty. Only time you really catch me with my motherfucking fingernails dirty is if I'm fresh off work. What's going on, my nigga? Mother trucking BG, my little brother and shit. You know, but that's the fucking thing. Like, I always try to put forth my best efforts in everything I do. You know, like I said, nigga, just in how you carry yourself, even at work. I always try to make sure to put forth my best fucking performance at work. And I know a lot of motherfuckers don't really agree with that. They don't really feel it. A lot of niggas is just gonna be like, I don't give a fuck that job. I ain't finna be doing all that shit working for these motherfucking white folks. Yeah, I get it. Cause I don't give a fuck about these motherfuckers neither, nigga, on some real shit, nigga. Who you work for is who you work for. You ain't gotta love they motherfucking ass. But just the way that I carry myself, I just wanna be putting forth my best efforts in how I work. Because you never know what that could parlay into. You know, especially like me. I'm in the trucking industry, my nigga. I drive trucks. Nigga, you as a truck driver, I want to make sure that I'm putting forth the image of a good driver, because in my industry, nigga, it's a lot of motherfuckers that will leave the company and go buy a truck and start their own company. Nigga, I don't want my coworkers to look at me as a bad driver because they might want to hire me for more money than what I make now. Now I done fumbled that opportunity because my coworkers know I'm a negligent performer at my duty. I don't want to get cracking like that. You know, if you in the service industry, nigga, you don't want to be giving poor service to nobody because the person who you giving poor service to might be looking to hire somebody in your fucking position. And you might have fumbled that bag because you was like, welcome to Wendy's. What the fuck you want? Like, nigga, that motherfucker might have been trying to hire you to work at a hotel or something for a fucking pay raise. And you fucked that up because you gave this nigga poor service. Like, in everything that I do, I always try to put forth my best fucking efforts because you just never know who the fuck you talking to. You never know who your fucking audience is. What's going on? Conversations with Lamp, my nigga. What's going on? West Virginia Uncommon Place, my nigga JR. I'm gonna do that wrestling shit after this. But that's the fucking thing. Like, you never know who the fuck could be tuned in. Like I say on this motherfucking podcast, nigga, I always make sure to measure my words, not say no stupid shit, not be going off on no tangents about no bullshit. Cause like I said, niggas be tuning in this motherfucker for 20 or 30 seconds a lot of times. So if you just in that 20 or 30 seconds, I want to say some real shit. So you be like, damn, who is this nigga? That nigga was saying some real shit. Let me follow his ass. Let me go check out more of what he got going on. You know, like I always drop 1-minute clips and shit throughout the week. You know, just to give niggas a little piece of what the fuck I got cracking. You know, a lot of times, nigga, I don't be feeling like cycling on through this shit. So I make sure this whole motherfucking show is dope. So I could just hit a random 60 seconds, and whatever little 60 seconds you turned into was some cold shit. You know, that's just how I am with everything. Nigga, if all you get of me is a small little serving size, that motherfucker's gonna be delicious, my nigga. All you need is a little fucking spoonful of this motherfucker, and you gonna be hooked, my nigga. You know, because like I tell motherfuckers all the time, nigga, dope sell itself. So I always make sure to be dope, my nigga. I don't got to, you know, do too much fucking gymnastics and acrobatics to get a motherfucker to like me or to fuck with me or to fuck with my content or what I do, because all of it is dope. Me as a man, all of me is dope. Everything I do is motherfucking dope. I'm a dope ass podcaster, dope father, boyfriend. I'm dope in bed. I'm good at sports. I'm funny. Nigga, I'm all that shit. This is how the fuck I carry myself, nigga. You know, like I tell niggas, nigga, I dress well, I smell good, all that shit, my nigga. Because this is how I fucking believe in myself. This is how I view myself. I don't view myself as no dusty ass nigga. So I don't go into no fucking situation halfway doing a goddamn thing. Like, you don't get good half-assing, my nigga. You'll never master nothing if you don't fucking practice. You know, you'll never master nothing if you don't feel like you can master it. If you don't feel like you are the master of some shit, or you should be. You know, if you don't look at yourself first as the motherfucker, you'll never be the motherfucker. You'll never put forth the work that it takes to be the motherfucker. Because, nigga, you've already defeated yourself. Like, I tell motherfuckers, like, my self-image is the reason that I dress like this. Because I don't see myself as no dusty ass nigga, so why would I dress like one? I don't see myself as no broke ass nigga, so why would I look like one? Like, I don't even fucking move like that, nigga. I'm always on my 10. So I always make sure to dress fly, my nigga. Whenever I will play basketball, nigga, I play basketball like it's my last motherfucking game, even if I'm playing with some niggas I don't care about. Just in case, my nigga. You know, what you say, Fest? That happened last weekend. I went to a lounge. Girl tripped over a drink I left my friend. Text me, you left customer service bad. I don't know, dog. I'm sorry. I ain't that good of a fast reader and shit. You know, but like, that's the fucking thing. Nigga, when it comes to how you carry yourself, you always make sure to be on your best, because you never know when or how long a motherfucker's gonna be tuned in. You know, like I say, nigga, I always try to have a cologne on. Always try to make sure my fingernails clean. Always try to make sure I'm dressed. So if a female just catch a glance of me, or if a woman just catch a whiff of me walking past, she's gonna be interested enough to come check me out next time that we run into each other, because of the first impression that I put forth. You know, if a motherfucker just tune into this shit for 20 or 30 seconds, you know, because I be having motherfuckers sharing a live. So sometimes motherfuckers just click in just to see what the fuck going on, see what a nigga talking about. I want to be dropping some shit so a motherfucker be like, oh, damn, I need to check that shit out again, because, you know, I get it. A lot of motherfuckers don't got no hour to sit in front of their phone while I'm live. You know, that's why sometimes I be having to, like, really let niggas know, like, hey, fuck this live, my nigga. Like, you go to the YouTube page, you know, go to YouTube, you know, / Too Much Game podcast and check this motherfucker out, nigga. This ain't a social thing. I just got YouTube, just Instagram just for extra promotion, because, you know, a lot of motherfuckers, this is how we market. This is how we sell the show to motherfuckers. You know, we let them know through this goddamn social media. What's going on, Big Ken's Comedy? You know, the Fire Session podcast, check them out. But, you know, like, that's the fucking thing. Like, nigga, you always want to be showing out, my nigga. You always want to be putting forth that best effort in everything you do, my nigga. You know, even the way that I speak, like, I tell people, like, I don't just waste my words and say bullshit to people, because I feel like everything that I say is important. You know, I feel like if me and you have a conversation, I want the last conversation that we have to be something that you can take away and feel good about. Like, I want to leave as good an impression on everybody who I come across as I can. Like, I don't never like leaving a sour taste in motherfuckers' mouth, because, like I said, you never know who this person may be to you later on in life. You know, so like with me, I always treat people with respect. Like I'm always doing the best that I can to leave a positive impression with everybody. And it would trip me out how some people, like, they just get off on being an asshole. Like, they just think that it's so cool to be what they call brutally honest. I don't fucking believe in brutal honesty, my nigga. Like, nigga, I just believe in honesty, nigga. I'm tactfully honest. Now, if you put me in a position where I gotta get brutal, nigga, I love it. Like 50 Cent said, my nigga, I don't want no problems. But if you want a motherfucking problem, no problem. That's how I fucking carry myself, nigga. 99 times out of 100, nigga, I love peace, nigga. I love being tactful. I love speaking positively. I love being affirmative to people. Like, I love to give people good words. So I do that. Now, if I have to verbally fuck you up, I do that too. But 99% of the time, like, nigga, I'm trying to be positive with everybody. I love getting along with people. I like getting along. I like to be the guy that everybody likes. Like I was having a conversation with a nigga who I no longer fuck with about that shit, because we was talking about a little, what if we did a fake beef? I said, nah, we wouldn't do that, because that wouldn't be good for you. Because everybody fuck with me, my nigga, because I'm just a nice dude. I'm a positive fucking guy. And you an asshole. So if me and you got into a situation where we supposedly not liking each other, a lot of motherfuckers gonna blame you anyway, because you already an asshole. Like, you coming in as the villain no matter what. What's going on, my nigga Luke Fly talking? And that's the fucking thing. As much as I use profanity on this show, as much as I speak aggressively on this show, as much as I come at motherfuckers' necks and step on motherfuckers' chests on this show and kick motherfuckers in their back when they need it, 9 times out of 10, I'm trying to give motherfuckers elevation. I'm trying to help motherfuckers. So when it comes to me and another motherfucker getting into it, if you come in as the asshole, you're going to be looked at it that way. Even if I'm the wrong party. And that's the fucking thing. This is why I'm trying to stress to motherfuckers to carry yourself with positivity. Carry yourself a certain way. Because you never want for an interaction to be looked at as you the villain. Even when you not. Because a lot of times if motherfuckers see you as an asshole, no matter what you saying, they automatically gonna dismiss it as some bullshit. Because they know you the asshole. You that punk motherfucker from down the street. You that nigga who always talking shit. So even if you trying to help somebody, even if you got some good information, they ain't even gonna want to hear it because you that asshole. Like I said, this is the reason that I'm so big on first impressions. I'm so big on carrying yourself the right way. Because I always want to be looked at as what I actually am and not as the asshole that I was that day. What's going on at the sound of my voice? My nigga Mario J, y'all check out the At the Sound of My Voice podcast, especially if y'all in the spoken word, nigga. He does his thing. But like, that's the fucking thing, my nigga. You always want to be on your best. And I wish I probably would have had a little more time to delve more deeply into it, but I'll go as deep as I can. There's a difference between your mood and your attitude. And as people, we got to check our motherfucking mood a lot of times because it can be viewed a certain way. A lot of times the mood that you meet a person in has a lot to do with how you view them. And this is why us as people, we got to have emotional intelligence when we in a fucked up mood. Because like I would tell people, nigga, I'm not the greatest person when it comes to the face that I keep when I walk around. Like, I got that with females, they call it the resting bitch face, but we don't really have nothing, a male equivalent for that shit. But I got that. Like, I wear these motherfucking sunglasses, but 9 times out of 10, when you see me walk around in traffic, this is the look on my face. I don't look happy. I'm not a welcoming looking motherfucker. Like, nigga, I run around this motherfucker with a natural frown. Nigga, I have a scowl that I was born with. I get this shit from my grandmother and shit. Like, I'm just not naturally nice looking, my nigga. So, I do my best to make sure that when I actually speak to people, I'm pleasant. I'm nice. I lead with jokes. I try to be funny and shit. I try to be as cool as I can. Because I know the look on my face ain't fucking polite. So the least I could be is welcoming as a person. At the least I could be is nice. Give you some good words and shit to leave with. What he said, that's why I left the lounge. I didn't want to see me being rude back to the waitress. Okay, yeah, nah, nigga, that was a whole story that I wasn't even able to get into, bro. But like, that's the fucking thing. You always want to carry yourself as the best motherfucking person you can, because you just never know who you'll be running into. You never know what the interaction will turn into. So you always have to be the best you could be, even when you in a fucked up mood. Because when you in a bad mood, a lot of times, your tone be fucked up. When you in a bad mood, the way that you come off be fucked up. Your energy be fucked up. Your posture be fucked up. And this is sometimes when it comes to me, us as people, when we run into everybody, you don't even know what mood the person who you're speaking to is gonna be in. So you should always do your best to be pleasant, because how you carry yourself could change their mood. The words that you say to that person might be able to lift the mood that they in. And that might help you moving forward with that person. Just the fact that you was nice, just the fact that even though that person might have came off fucked up, you return that with being nice. That motherfucker like, what you want? You like, oh, I just wanted such and so. Like, just be nice to a motherfucker. Like, it's free to be nice, my nigga. Like, a lot of motherfuckers like to return bad energy with bad energy, and that's never really been my thing. Like, even when niggas be rude to me, I be nice to them. Cause like I tell my homeboys all the time, like, I don't lead with my ego. I don't fucking trip. Because a lot of times that's what it be. When somebody be an asshole to you, you be trying to hit their ass with your ego. Because they fucked your ego up by being rude to you. So now you want to be an asshole back to them. And with me, it's like, nah, nigga, I'd rather be cool with this motherfucker, because I might gain a friend through this reaction. Like, me and this motherfucker might really become cool because of the words that I gave this nigga back when he gave me that fucked up energy. Because a lot of motherfuckers just be in a fucked up mood. We don't know what people be going through. So I always believe in being nice, my nigga. I've done an episode about this shit, nigga, when I first started this shit back in 2019. And it was called Benevolence. Where I would say, like, nigga, always lead with benevolence, my nigga. Always be just a good fucking person. Because that shit free, my nigga. Like, you don't take no losses being nice. I'm not telling you to be a bitch. I'm not telling you to be a coward or fool. But it ain't nothing wrong with just being polite to people, even if they not polite to you. Because you ain't gonna take no loss by it. If a nigga say some fucked up shit to you and you say some nice shit back, nigga, long as that motherfucker didn't blatantly disrespect you, you didn't take no loss, my nigga. That's the way that I carry myself through life. Like, nigga, I always believe in just being a cool motherfucker. Because I'm better off getting along than not. I'm better off making a friend than not. What's going on, my nigga Harrison? A Mo to 92, nigga finally got that motherfucker on. Like I said, nigga, my nigga Hoochie Harrison, that nigga be roasting. Nigga Hoochie Daddy up in this bitch. What he say? Facts, you never know who you could be that change the motherfucker need. Exactly, and that's what I'm saying, my nigga. Like, nigga, I just carry myself the way that I carry myself because I'm just better off getting along. And like I said, you don't know what motherfuckers' moods is. You don't know what motherfuckers is going through. And this is why I tell motherfuckers, like, I try to keep my emotional intelligence at a high level. Because I know sometimes I just wake up on the wrong side of the bed. But I don't want to leave a fucked up impression with a person just because of my mood. Because that's not who I am. I'm not my mood. That's what I'm saying, that there's a difference between mood and attitude. Like, I don't have to be an asshole because I'm in a bad mood. A lot of times when I'm in a bad mood, I just try to stay the fuck away from people just to avoid the stupid shit. Nigga, I talk to a motherfucker when I'm in a better mood. This is how I am when I'm in relationships. I don't like to talk to my woman when I'm pissed the fuck off. Like, if we have tension, a lot of times I go into shut the fuck down mode. Like, I would tell her, like, let's have this conversation at a better time because I ain't in the mood for this shit right now. And I don't want to say nothing I'ma regret. So let's reconvene when I'm in a better mood. We gonna have this conversation. Don't get me wrong. We gonna talk about it. But this ain't the fucking time because I don't want to say nothing stupid that I ain't gonna be able to take back. So let me chill the fuck out. And that's fucking emotional intelligence, my nigga. And a lot of times I know when you in a relationship, motherfuckers, they gonna want to do it now. Like, no, let's have this conversation now. And it's like, nigga, you gonna have to step outside yourself sometimes. You gonna have to put your ego in your back pocket and really be like, hey, look, I'll listen to your side of this motherfucker, but as far as what I got to say, I'ma hold on to it because I don't want for it to come off wrong because I'm in an emotionally heightened state. And a lot of times when your emotions is up here, your intelligence is down here, my nigga. So you gotta check that shit because it all goes into how you move and how you view. And what you say, Harrison? I'm taking the break, LOL. Just showing love from Honduras. When I get back, it's on, though. Exactly. My niggas on deployment. Shout out to my nigga. Be safe out there, doggy dog. But that's the fucking thing, my nigga. There's a difference between mood and attitude. So when you meeting people, depending on the mood that they in, you always want to lead with being nice. Because like I said, it ain't no L in you being nice to them. It ain't nothing wrong with doing the best that you can to get along with motherfuckers. Because you get a lot farther in life getting along with people than not. I feel like this is a lot of what fucked Dame Dash up. Dame Dash was running around life like an asshole. He was being mean to motherfuckers. He was known as the dickhead. So a lot of motherfuckers didn't want to fuck with him on the back end because even though he might be a smart businessman, he's known to be an asshole. And a lot of motherfuckers don't want to deal with an asshole. What's going on, King John from Frocast? That's the fucking thing, dog. Like, nigga, a lot of how you viewed is gonna be related to the trajectory that you have in a lot of interactions, a lot of situations. Whether that be business, friendships, relationships, work, and other shit. This is the reason you should always be putting your best foot forward in everything. You should be putting forth your best effort in everything. Nigga, whether your ass is sweeping up motherfucking the warehouse, your ass is cleaning grills at the Waffle House, nigga, or your ass is vice president at the White House, my nigga, like, you should be doing the best job that you can because you never know who's watching and how that shit can help you moving forward, dog. This is why I'm speaking more on how you talk to people and how you dress because that's the simplest of it. That's the part that's every single fucking day, nigga. You get dressed every single day. You take a shower, I hope, every single motherfucking day. Like, nigga, your hygiene, nigga, that's daily. You speak to people daily. So the reason that I'm putting such an emphasis on those parts is because that's the part that you deal with the most often. You always want to be as cool as you can when you talk to people because that's something that you're going to do every day. You interact every day. But like I said, nigga, you always want to put forth your best fucking performance at work. If you play sports, my nigga, you should always be putting forth your best performance on the field or on the court. You never know who's watching, my nigga. You might be playing a small town school, nigga don't even know. It's scouts in the motherfucking stands. You always want to put forth your best effort. When you at work, nigga, like I said about that Undercover Boss show, you never know who's watching, my nigga. What you doing now could turn into something much greater if you are putting forth your best effort in no matter what the fuck you do. So always put your best foot forward. Always do your best in everything, no matter what the fuck that shit is, my nigga. Like, even how I clean my house, I try to make sure my house is as clean as it could be. When I record my show, I always try to be saying as fly as shit as I could say. I always try to come up with the best topics I could come up with. Because I never know, nigga, every time I look at this shit, there's niggas I ain't never fucking seen tuning in to this motherfucker. And I don't want nigga to tune in and I'm saying some old stupid ass shit. Just talking for the fucking sake of talking, nigga. So now he like, nigga, y'all niggas said Too Much Game was dope, but nigga, I tuned in. That shit sound like some bullshit. Nigga, that nigga was talking about eating ass. That nigga was talking about sucking toes. Nigga, why the fuck would I tune into that shit? That nigga was calling bitches ugly and saying, hoes deserve less and all type of stupid ass shit. Nigga, I don't talk no dumb ass shit, nigga. That ain't the type of fucking show I do, nigga. I don't come in this motherfucker to make you laugh by sounding fucking stupid. Nigga, I come in this motherfucker to show you motherfuckers like, nigga, listening to this motherfucker, you gonna be better when you walked away from this bitch. That's the whole motherfucking aim of the Too Much Game podcast. For you to tune into this motherfucker and you leave better than you was when you first turned this motherfucker on. Damn, nigga, what the man? Some of you niggas be having some names, dog. I swear to God, nigga, I be trying to like read y'all name to shout y'all out when y'all pop in, but this nigga name is Indominus Bigger. Shout out to you, nigga. Blessed Ad Ed, what's going on, my nigga? You know, that's the fucking thing. Like, motherfuckers be having some names, but like I said, just to put a bow on this bitch, nigga, when it comes to you and how you move through life, always put your best foot forward. Always put forth your best efforts at work. You know, you should always do the best to keep your hygiene up. Drink water. Keep your motherfucking health up. Keep your stamina up. Nigga, eat healthy. Take care of your motherfucking family. You know, us as men, us as fathers, you know, we should be doing the best that we can because we raising the next generation, my nigga. Nigga, this is our last name that we taking care of, my nigga. So as a father, you should be doing the best motherfucking job you can because this is your last name. You know, like, nigga, us as people, nigga, us as husbands, boyfriends, we should be doing the best that we motherfucking can because, you know, like I said about putting your best foot forward, nigga, this show could be a lot longer because on some real shit, as a man, as a husband, as a boyfriend, you ain't had your dick sucked until you've made your woman happy, my nigga. Nigga, you ain't never had head until you had happy woman head. When you make a woman happy, nigga, trust me, nigga, she gon' suck your dick with a different level of passion. You know, when you make a woman happy, nigga, she's gonna do the best that she can to make you happy. You know, not saying in the sense of you being no trick ass nigga, no punk motherfucker. Like, I'm talking about on some real shit, cause like I tell y'all, this ain't no bitch ass nigga show. So all you niggas who gon' hear certain shit that I say and you take it to the bitch ass nigga zone and be like, man, I ain't no trick. That sound like a simp. Man, real niggas don't take care of women. Shut your bitch ass up. This ain't your show. This shit ain't for you, my nigga. Nigga, when you a motherfucking real nigga, when you a real motherfucking man that's taking care of your motherfucking household, because nigga, my birthday coming up, November 5th, nigga, I'm gonna turn 40 years old. Nigga, this ain't no little kid show, my nigga. As a grown ass man, when you taking care of a woman the way a woman supposed to be taken care of, nigga, she's gonna take care of you the way you supposed to be taken care of. And if that ain't the motherfucking case, if you honestly feel like as a man you taking care of a woman and she ain't taking care of you back, get rid of her motherfucking ass. But when you a real motherfucking, you got you a real motherfucking woman who really is feeling the way that you getting down, the way that you taking care of your motherfucking woman, my nigga, pussy gonna hit different. You know, like I was telling the homie, my nigga, you ain't even had pussy before. Until you've had a woman who you really fuck with, who really fuck with you, and y'all really love each other, y'all in love with each other, nigga, that's when the pussy really get wet. Nigga, that's when the head really gets sloppy. When she trying to please you because of how you pleased her, when y'all motherfuckers is on this level of attraction to each other, nigga, that's when sex really bomb, my nigga. Because on some real shit, nigga, I don't even really believe in whack pussy. I believe in whack sex. I believe in whack interactions. But I don't believe in whack pussy. Because, nigga, you know, I done had some motherfucking pussy that the first time I hit, it was cool. It was whatever. But nigga, that after you really, you know, y'all motherfuckers done went on a nice day, you was smelling good, looking good. You know, you done showed her a real good time and she really like into you, feeling the way that you done took her out and the way you done treated her all night. Oh, nigga, that's a whole different pussy, dog. That shit hit a whole different motherfucking way. And that's what I'm saying, my nigga. You always put your best foot forward. Nigga, when you on a date, my nigga, you need to be making her feel like, nigga, you should be falling in love with a nigga like me. Nigga, I'm that nigga. Like, nigga, all that, oh, you know, I can't spend this much on a date. I can't be doing too much. I can't be doing all that. Don't go on a date with a bitch who you don't feel deserve all that shit then. If you don't feel like you could spend a certain amount on this woman, don't even take the bitch out. Nigga, what is you doing? Why is you even on a date with her? Why are you even going out with her? You know, like just like the motherfuckers be talking about, oh, you shouldn't kiss this woman. You shouldn't give this type of dick to this woman. You shouldn't be giving this type of dick. You ain't getting no dick at all from me. If I can't kiss you, I can't fuck you. If I can't hug you, I can't fuck you. I can't be putting my dick in a bitch I can't even put my motherfucking lips on. What the fuck is wrong with you niggas? Like I said, nigga, I'm gonna be motherfucking 40 on November 5th, nigga. I'm a grown ass man. I ain't got time to be fucking no bitch I can't kiss. Like, I don't even understand the type of shit you niggas be on with that shit. Oh, you can't give women this type of dick, cause you know she might go crazy. Man, I'm not giving you no dick if I feel like I can only give you a certain type of dick. I don't even do that shit. Like, nigga, you niggas be giving your dick to bitches who don't deserve that shit. What's going on, Jim the God? I ain't see you up in this motherfucker. Everybody don't deserve no goddamn dick. You know, like, I get it, my nigga. You know, we still on old school shit, but a lot of times, nigga, I respect a lot of the shit that, you know, we have negative views on a lot of the modern women. But something that I enjoy about modern women that I didn't really see in women back in the day is the standard that they have for niggas who fuck everybody. You know, back in the days, it wasn't really frowned upon for a nigga to fuck every bitch he ran into. It just was what it was. Oh, he a player. Oh, he just got a lot of hoes. Oh, he got a lot of women. Nowadays, you will be shamed for having community dick. I fuck with that. Cause I ain't no community dick ass nigga. Everybody can't get this. You know, I can show you niggas my motherfucking requested folder on Instagram. Trust me, my nigga. Everybody can't get this dick. I'm not just giving this shit to every bitch who interested, my nigga. No, sorry. This shit is motherfucking exclusive. I carry myself like that. Like I said, nigga, best foot forward at all times. Nigga, I don't carry myself like no dusty ass nigga, so can't no dusty ass bitch even think that I'm the type of nigga she finna get no dick from. Like, nigga, look at you and look at me, my nigga. Do you think you need to be fucking with a nigga like me? And this is what I tell women a lot of times. Y'all shouldn't even be having stories or having a bum ass, buster ass baby daddy. Because immediately it's gonna be like, why you even fuck that nigga then? Why did you even get that nigga some pussy? That's the same shit that I say about niggas and females in the same. You shouldn't have no dusty ass baby daddy because you shouldn't have gave no dusty ass nigga no pussy. You shouldn't have no ugly ass baby mama because you shouldn't have gave no ugly ass bitch no dick. You know, once you put that sperm in that woman, you put the ball in her motherfucking court. So don't say, oh man, I wanted her to get an abortion and she wouldn't get the motherfucking abortion. Yo bad nigga, you shouldn't even have busted a nut in her motherfucking ass. Nigga, she didn't deserve your motherfucking sperm, but you gave it to her. Yo bad nigga. I don't even really be feeling sorry for niggas with dusty ass baby mamas because you fucked her. You shouldn't have gave her no motherfucking dick. I ain't the one. Like I said, nigga, there's just something that I've been running around saying forever, nigga. I'm not giving dick to no female who gonna feel like she scored points by fucking me. I'm not giving dick to no female who, if she said we fuck, I'ma have to lie and say we didn't. You can't get dick from me, my nigga. If I can't kiss you, I can't dick you. If I'ma be afraid of a motherfucker finding out we fuck, we can't fuck. That's just the long and short of it, my nigga. Like, we gotta view ourselves a lot higher, my nigga. Like, where your self-esteem at? You know, just like homeboy who got caught up saying Ice Spice was mid. My nigga, yo baby mama look like a motherfucking, like she a wrestler or something. Nigga, yo motherfucking baby mama look like she could do 400 push-ups, my nigga. Yo baby mama look like she drink 5 beers before breakfast. And you over here telling Ice Spice she mid? Niggas, you fucking serious, my nigga? And y'all niggas know, I don't think Ice Spice is cute at all, my nigga. I feel like Ice Spice look like the Raggedy Ann and Raggedy Andy dolls, my nigga. But at the same time, my nigga, I ain't got no motherfucking girlfriend that look like she could beat me up, my nigga. You know, that motherfucking girlfriend look like she a fucking 3-time arm wrestling champion. And he over here saying Ice Spice is mid. But that's the fucking thing, my nigga. Like, it all goes to how you view yourself when you dealing with the opposite sex, when you dealing with other people. Cause I know I got homosexuals and shit that be listening. So when you dealing with whoever you fuck on, Men, women, same sex, opposite sex. You should have fucking standards with how the fuck you be moving. You shouldn't be talking about bitches is ugly and your baby mama ugly. Women, you shouldn't be saying the same shit. Cause a lot of y'all baby daddy is way below your standard. You know, and I get it. Motherfuckers need affection. Motherfuckers be wanting that attention. So sometimes you might slip a little below the radar. But man, ugly motherfuckers is fertile. Man, stay away from dusty motherfuckers. Dusty niggas is fertile. Ugly bitches is fertile. So watch who you have sex with, my nigga. Because all that shit matter. You should be very selective with who you lay down with. You shouldn't be fucking people you can't kiss. You shouldn't be fucking women you can't take on a date. You shouldn't be fucking women who you afraid to get caught in public with. You know, sneaky links and shit like that. What the fuck is you sneaking for? Why are you linking if you gotta be sneaking? Like, that shit don't even make motherfucking sense. Like, god damn. And like I be telling motherfuckers, like, man, nigga, 2022 a cold motherfucking year, dog. Niggas on all type of backwards, inside out, upside down ass bullshit. What you say, Jim? The guy, 70% of men in this country ain't selective. Exactly, dog. And that's a fucking tragedy. And like I said, one thing that I applaud the modern woman for is calling that shit out. Y'all shouldn't be sharing community dick. Y'all shouldn't be applauding community dick. All that mean is a nigga lacks standards. When I be having conversations with niggas and they body count be crazy, out of this world, over the top, and they be, oh nigga, I done fucked hundreds of bitches. Nigga, I ain't even hit 20. Nigga, my body count is like 17 or some shit like that. Nigga, my body count is under 20, my nigga. You know, besides the fact that I was married 13 years, I just don't let everybody fuck, my nigga. Niggas done fuck 17 bitches in 1 year. I know niggas fuck 17 bitches in 2 or 3 months. Not I, said the cat. It ain't a whole gang of bitches out here that deserve to say that we fuck. Nigga, the one time that shit happened to me, my nigga, that shit felt terrible. And she wasn't even ugly. I wasn't even ashamed of it. It was just the fact that there was a woman running around telling people that I slept with her. Like, God, what the fuck is you doing? Why is that a stat for you? Nigga, why are you volunteering that information to motherfuckers? Cause like I said, not that I was ashamed, cause she was cute, nigga. On some real shit, at one point she was my girlfriend. So it wasn't even that I was ashamed, but just the fact that motherfuckers out here can't shut the fuck up. So that's a whole nother reason that you should be selective with who you lay down with. Cause you never know who gonna put your ass on that Summer Jam screen. And like I said, nigga, not to make this a relationship show, because that's not what the fuck I was here to talk about. The only reason I'm still fucking talking is because I got motherfuckers in here listening on some real shit. The whole fucking point of the goddamn episode is just putting your best foot forward in all categories of your motherfucking life. You know, being selective with how you deal with people, who you deal with, the interactions that you have and how you have them. Always being polite. You know, always doing the best that you can in everything that you do. Whether that be work, whether that be the products that you put together for your business, whether that be the dealings that you have with other people when you are in business, how you deal with your customers, how you deal with your fucking vendors, how you deal with your employers, how you deal with your employees. Like, you never know how any interaction could go. So you always want to be on your best fucking behavior. You know, nigga, an employee could become somebody that's above you at some point. Nigga, you could be training your next supervisor for all you know. So you always want to make sure to be on your best fucking behavior. Nigga, the reason I don't sleep with everybody is because I be on my best behavior, my nigga. I can't be fucking somebody who I'm going to be ashamed of fucking later on in life. You know, like, just like the shit that I said about going on dates. When I go on a date, nigga, I want your motherfucking head to be spinning at the end of this motherfucker. You know, because like I said, you know, I've talked about this shit on a lot of shows. You know, back when I had my other podcast, the Cat vs. Dog podcast, I would say this shit a lot. Even though at the time I was married, it just was a observation of how I've always been. Not that I'm the type of nigga that fuck everybody who I go on a date with, But I would always say, I could fuck after the first date easily. Because 9 times out of 10, leading into the date, I've already put forth a good enough image of myself to this woman that she already wanna fuck by the time we get in the fucking car. Nigga, before the date even start, this woman already wanna fuck because of the conversation that I gave her, because of the words that I told her, because of the man that I am, because of how she views me, because of the fucking image that I have of who I am. And it ain't like a fucking front, nigga. This is who I am in real life. If you follow me on Instagram, you niggas know what type of fucking father I am. If you've known me for a long time, you motherfuckers know what type of husband I was. So it ain't no fucking front. It's who I am in real life. So 9 times out of 10, women who I interact with, they already ready to give me the pussy. And then, nigga, the icing on the cake is the date. Like I tell my homeboys, nigga, a date is foreplay far as I'm concerned. Nigga, me taking you out, the way that we gon' dance, nigga, the conversation we gon' have over the food that we eat, the places we go, the things that we do, the conversation that's gonna happen over the course of the date, that's foreplay. Nigga, so by the time she get out the car toward the end of the day, whether I'm dropping her off at home, whether I'm, walking her to where she gonna get picked up by her Uber or otherwise, nigga, her motherfucking pants gonna be dripping by the time we done with this motherfucker. Just because of everything that we did, because I always put my best foot forward. This is the advice that I give to niggas in general. When you going out on a motherfucking date with a woman, my nigga, you should be trying to make her motherfucking ass fall in love. And if you fucking with a female, nigga, you shouldn't be on a date if you not willing to do all that. Because like I said, my nigga, I ain't with that bullshit. I don't half step on nothing. You ain't even going on no date with me if I don't feel like you deserve the treatment of a motherfucking queen. If I don't feel like I could treat you like a queen, I can't even go on a date with you. I ain't even finna play with your motherfucking ass like that, because I don't believe in wasting my goddamn time. If I'm not mistaken, that's what the fuck my last episode was about. I don't believe in wasting motherfucking time. Because if I'm fucking with you halfway, I'm wasting your time and mine. And I ain't doing that shit. I'm not putting dick in no woman and I'm wasting her time and mine. Nigga, I could fucking jack off and watch TV. I'll be done with the shit. Fuck, I'm on the phone with you for and we ain't building some shit. Fuck is I'm sitting here talking to you and taking you out on dates and spending money on you and spending time and we ain't building shit. Bitch, I could jack off and play Grand Theft Auto. I'm cool. I don't waste my motherfucking time. I got grown people shit to worry about. I got bills, nigga. I got kids and shit. So I'm not finna be fucking with no female who, when we go out, I can't treat you like you the only motherfucking woman in the world. I can't give you 100% of my motherfucking attention while we on this motherfucking date. Like, nigga, I can't fuck with you if holding your hand in public is fucking embarrassing. Like, no, nigga. Like, if I'm fucking with you, nigga, you gonna feel like you my wife for the night. You gonna feel like you got a husband right now. And if you don't, you gonna feel like you gonna want me to be your goddamn husband. Cause that's how I get down. And that's how niggas should get down. Because like I tell you niggas, you ain't had pussy until you had a motherfucking date where you made that woman feel like, this nigga is cold. Damn. This nigga smell good, look good. I like what he said. I like what we ate. The food was good. I like how he danced. We had fun at karaoke. This nigga was, he opened my door. He pulled out my chair. He was a fucking gentleman. I'm finna ride this nigga to the fucking check engine light. Come on. I'm finna ride this nigga into the sunset, goddammit. Like, on some real shit, nigga. You ain't had your dick sucked until you had a woman, like, in love with your motherfucking ass. Nigga, y'all motherfuckers don't even know, my nigga. Like I tell niggas, nigga, you ain't had pussy till you had that pussy. Nigga, just fucking a bitch cause she was horny and you was horny, yeah, that shit cool. But my nigga, you ain't had sex until you had that, oh my God, I am elated with this motherfucker. I am infatuated by this motherfucker. That's when you really had some pussy. That's when you really had some head. Nigga, when you got that shit, oh yeah, nigga, that's some sex. When you done really fail for a motherfucker. You know, cause like I said, nigga, you shouldn't even be fucking nobody if you can't get into that zone with that person. You know, but just to put like a whole bow on this shit, because, you know, I gotta hit my kids up and see how they Halloween is going and shit, you know, see how trick-or-treating is cracking. You know, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the bow on it, nigga. Just always put your best efforts in everything that you do. Always do your best to be your best in every situation. You know, the way that you carry yourself, the way that you dress, the way that your hygiene is, all of that shit is directly related to the respect that you have for the moment that you in. That all is directly related to the respect that you have for yourself. So always make sure to be on your best at all times. Don't wear no bonnet outside. Niggas don't be running around with no motherfucking wife beater, my nigga. Don't be running around with your fucking fingernails dirty. Fucking wrinkled t-shirt and shit. Like, nigga, act like your mama raised you right, dog. Act like you got some goddamn self-respect, my nigga. Because you never know who you gonna run into. You never know how any interaction is gonna go in your fucking life. So always make sure to put your best foot forward and be on your best behavior at all times. Whether that be work, friendships, relationships, dealing with family members, nigga, dealing with fucking homeless people, dealing with people in the service industry, nigga, how you talk to the motherfucking waiter, how you talk to the janitor. You should be talking to them motherfuckers the same way you talk to the CEO, because at the end of the day, you never know when a motherfucker like that will become a CEO. But I'm gonna drop the mic on that shit. This has been your host, Uncle Dolemite of the Too Much Game Podcast, live from the sanctuary once again. If you would like to support me financially, get you some merchandise at toomuchgamepodcast.store, TOO muchgamepodcast.store. Or, nigga, my birthday coming up, dog. Cash at me, my nigga. Cash tag Uncle Dolemite. Uncle Dolemite, my nigga. Send me a cash app for my motherfucking birthday, nigga. I'm finna turn 40 in a minute. You know, support the motherfucking team. Townhouse Media, patreon.com/Townhouse Media, Town E House Media. Support the other Townhouse Media podcast, Sports for You podcast, who I got going on the screen behind me. You know, Sports number 4 letter U with John Watson, Mark, and Nick Freeze. Check them out. Dopest motherfucking segment in podcasting, calling out names. Follow me on social media at Uncle Dolemite on Twitter and Instagram, at Too Much Game Podcast on Instagram, Too Much Game Pod on Twitter. You know, check a nigga show out on YouTube. You know, youtube.com/Too Much Game Podcast. Like, comment, and subscribe, please, because all that shit is important, especially the comments, my nigga. Comment on the motherfucker. Hit the like button. But I think that's it. I ain't here to help you get bitches. I'm here to help you get better. Too much game.